All right, take two. We forgot to record on the first one. This sucks, but we're back with another gameplay video. We've got Ben Davis on the right, Russell Stelzer on the left.
Mr. Super 17 himself.
No. I know I made that up, but too bad Mr. 101 ain't here.
I know.
Mr. Fahrenheit.
Mr. Curtis Qualls been officially banned from the team.
All right, so Ben's playing Baby. This is like favorite deck or something. It's a weak against barrier, but we'll see. Russell's playing Super 17.
Yeah, he's playing his favorite. I'm playing my favorite.
Yeah, so we'll see. Battle of the favorites. Pretty standard opening plays for both. I know that Ben has said before, and he said in our first take here that he really wanted a mole for, what was it, negate or death balls and after image technique.
Mm-hmm. That was pretty much his game plan, try and stop the 6-drop.
And he got 0 of those.
Oh, spoilers, man.
So.
No, spoiler
Yeah,
alert.
my bad, dude.
So early.
Dang. Maybe he did.
He did.
Yeah, who knows? But anyways, here we go. Plays the 1-drop on turn 1. It's pretty cool. Russell doesn't know what Baby does.
Yeah, no, when I thought that Baby took the life on attack. I didn't realize it was an activate main.
Ridiculous.
So then I read it.
But it's good. What I don't understand is why didn't he kill
I think,
or he didn't do it.
what his thought process was, which Ben can come over eventually and say himself too, but I think he was just trying to keep his life total higher because
Makes sense.
my deck has like one turn where it can just absolutely explode, and if he goes down too early, then I can just one-shot him. So I go ahead and combo the Jiro here, just keep my life total a little higher too, and he could have just killed it anyway, so I was like, might as well just get it off the board and save life.
He's doing the standard Baby combo. 1-drop on turn 1. 2-drop Vegeta on turn 2. Draw 1, swing with the Vegeta.
And we'll have some images in the corner just because Ben's cards are like super glared right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why you got to run the matte sleeves.
In the attempt
They're better for filming.
In the attempt to have better lighting, I may have made it worse. The paper towel over the light didn't work very well. No, we didn't do anything right. All right, so he swings. I think you negated, right? Or no?
No, I just took both hits.
You took the double strike?
Yeah, so I just went down to 5.
Crazy, dude. Who cares though? Because you're close to awakening.
Because I just
gonna
know,
give
like,
you a
I
fat
have
turn.
negates in hand. I know, like, I feel pretty safe. So I'm okay to just take the hit, get more cards in hand.
Yep. Little dog butt in the cam, real quick. All right. So you did nothing.
I just attacked.
Playing defensively.
You're sitting back, biding our time. Super 17 does what it wants when it wants to.
He's a beast. Then we got distraction doggo over here.
Yeah.
Here we go. Said, play with me, dude. Play with me, dude. Ben, why you so mean? Oh, you threw it, though. Then he was like, what?
He's like, what does that
You
mean?
didn't throw it far enough, dude. Let me eat your foot, dude. Let me eat your foot. Yeah, he got it. He went and got it. He's just lazy and slow. All right. So what's Ben going to do here?
So Ben attacks with his lead. I combo off the Infernal Machine just to get it in the drop area.
Easy choice. Double strike swing. No one wants to take that again. Negate. Easy choice.
I think another, I should talk about when we go over there. I think another interesting thing is trying to predict like how much life it takes off to take 2 swings. Blue. I think that's always like a little bit of a game to play.
There definitely were some like interesting like reads that you had to think about in this game.
Is this the slow turn?
No, not yet.
No, the next turn. So
next
he just
turn.
passes, he doesn't do shit but attack. That's okay.
So basically, this turn was pretty much my entire game plan. Like, I don't know a ton about the baby deck, but I do know he's running the 6-drop. I do know that says Big Boss Monster.
6-drop is very
so
bad
I
for
knew
you
that
too.
Hellfighter was definitely like the key in this matchup. As long as I could stick Hellfighter and just like clear off his Boss Monster, like I'm good to go.
Boss Monster, get out of here, dude.
Yeah. So I go ahead, I attack the 6-drop because he's at 6 life. So I wasn't trying to bring him down to 5 so he could just take life and awaken on his next turn. So I just go ahead, I attack him the 4-drop. I don't combo anything because I'm about to just kill it anyways.
Hey, so
I feel like I'm watching a slow train wreck. Slowest game
I'm happy to pay a buck for him if you want.
ever. Ben can't read.
No, he just thought
He
that
can read. He's a doctor.
he
He
thought
can
the
read.
burst draw one was only on leader attack. Like if I attacked his lead.
Yeah. Then you realize, nah, Super 17's way too
Nah,
swaggy.
He thought wrong.
It's way too filthy to be put down by a leader.
Is this my turn or your turn right now?
It is Russell's turn, I believe, still, because he's going to play
So I go ahead
Hellfighter.
and drop the
He
Hellfighter.
says, I don't care. Damn, Ricky just walked in the door.
So we go ahead, go on the 4-drop, kill the boss monster.
Ricky looking like Super 17 right now.
Yeah, right. He did.
He got that hair, dude. All right. So you KO'd the baby, which is good. Easy choice. Sets you up for next turn. You can either do Cell Chain or into the Super 17.
So at this point, we're gonna go ahead and fast forward a little
Yeah,
bit.
Ben's over here.
Ben takes.
Ben's what you call an intellectual, and has to.
Not that slow.
and-
I don't want to
and he-
that Curtis.
Yeah. Anyways, we're gonna fast forward.
Decided
here.
to quickly
Here
turn
we
to
go.
Kurt for
Here
this
we go.
one turn and take a little while, so we're gonna speed it up.
It was a long time, man.
It's a super long time.
Okay.
All right.
So Ben, he goes and he plays 1-drop Trunks, and this was a good read by him. I'm tapped out, but he realizes that I do have more than 5 cards in my drop area. So Ben, if you want to explain that a little bit more.
Yeah, I mean the perfect play. What I was, it took so long to debate was whether to swing with the 1-drop Trunks because then I could take the life and awaken. But I looked at his drop. He had enough sparking to play his version of Death Ball, and then he would just KO that 1-drop, and then I couldn't play the chain on top of it. So I decided to play it safe and go ahead, which ended up being, as you can see, right about. Well, spoilers. He's gonna play the negate. He does have the negate in hand, so that would have sucked. But my optimal play would have been to play the 1-drop awaken and then chain into. Granted, it would be in rest mode. Chain into the 3-drop Vegeta and then untap and then play Pan, Fearless Pan. Just put a little bit more pressure onto Russell. That being said, like that's all knowing that I don't have a Revenge Death Ball or a negate in hand, so that my next best play is to throw out a barrier blocker, fully knowing that it's looking pretty bad for me right now.
What do you say, Russell?
No, I thought he played that good. I mean, that was his out was like he needed to get the Super 17 off board or he just loses. So his only way to get over it was to attack over it with Vegeta or chain attack.
He just combo that? Was it a super combo? Was that?
I think that was the 1-drop Massane. Yeah.
We fast forward again? So So what just happened?
So he went and attacked my lead, and I go just combo off, save it.
Oh, okay. There's a super combo.
Yeah.
I missed that part. All right. Now the game begins.
Mm-hmm.
So at this point, I'm trying to fake like I have cards that I don't have. So I leave the one energy open. Like I can play things like Revenge Death Ball, After Image Technique, things like that, and then Awaken and play a couple more. But I have none of those cards. So that's the play right now is Desperate Bluffing, which I know is not going to work.
Could work. Never know. I don't think Russell cares.
Yeah, no, he doesn't.
No, at this point, I'm at 4 life. I've got a pretty stacked hand.
At 4 life on turn 4 is like the perfect turn for it too.
Yeah.
Because you can do some real dumb stuff.
Mm-hmm. You just have a lot of options in what you can do here. Like I could have just easily tapped 4, gone into 6 drop, but that's a little risky against Baby because if he did have negate or death ball,
just take him down real quick. Although he could only do it once.
I mean, he could have done death ball and then I'm not
negated
sure
the
how
next
much he has
attack,
in. I think he has like 4 in drop area. So if he did like death ball, then he could have done the after image right after that.
And this is definitely the right play because you're able to KO either one of these guys and kill his hand.
I go after the chain attack just because if I'm not able to like attack over it or kill it that turn, he could always just like evolved again for 2. Even though on board Vegeta is the bigger threat.
Yeah, it's an okay threat.
I mean, it's a bigger threat to my board than chain attack.
But you're also going to get 2 energy back here.
Yeah.
Which means you could play another Hellfighter and KO that card again if you wanted to, if you have it. Or you could play Deadly Defender or really anything. And getting his hand down to 3 is pretty solid. He doesn't have that many cards in hand. It's like 6 cards, 7 cards maybe.
Something like that. I think he just carded like 3.
Yeah. So not too big of an effect, but I don't know. With the red cards, you kind of need, like especially in chain attack decks, you kind of need multiple cards in hand to do the combos. So, especially without it being pan, you play the chain attack and you play another card, then you're down to 1 card in hand. You're kind of screwed, honestly. Like if they survive. Russell, what is your drop doing, dude? You're a cheater.
We caught him.
He's cheating.
Got him.
Fanning it out.
Fanning.
I've seen those arguments on the Facebook group. Everyone's getting pissy about zones. They're lucky you ain't seeing my Shenron game where I play like 3 different drop areas for different stacks of cards.
So I go ahead, I attack into his Vegeta with my lead. Here's where you see like the power of Super 17 lead on this turn. Just being able to untap that 2 allows you to play that 1 extra threat on your kill turns that the Android lead can't do.
Yeah. Well, in the crit too, you just flipped over. Now you crit, like he has to defend this.
Well, I attacked his Vegeta. I didn't attack lead, yeah.
But still, anyways, now it's a threat.
So now I get to drop Hellfighter on addition to the cell that I already got to drop this turn.
Which just means that if Ben plays anything next turn, interesting. Oh, okay. You went into this. You're going for the full OTK right now. So the 2 options he had, one, he could go for this if he thinks he can go for game, which he has no cards in hand, so he can definitely go for game. But the other option would be just play Hellfighter and pass, and then anything Ben plays, he can just KO at the start of the next turn. Although the threat of chain attack and Zeno is real, which would really screw you up. So, and Ben just informed us that he was not running Zeno, so Ben's an idiot.
So here's a pretty good tell when I attacked with the 4-drop that has barrier deflect,
Does
the
not
fact that
have
he
barrier.
didn't play what?
No barrier, just deflect. And
No, it has barrier. The 4-drop has barrier and deflect.
Yes. Okay.
So
the
when I
top
attacked
one.
with the
Okay,
first
never
one,
mind.
he didn't play after image or death ball. So in that scenario, it's pretty safe to assume that he just doesn't have any in hand, because if he had any of them, like that would have been the attack to play it on, because then you would either one. If he plays after image, he stops it, puts the 10K on Infernal, and now he just stopped 2 attacks without me being able to attack with that one first. Same with death ball. So just reads like that are important to keep in mind in a game.
I think what I was trying to think of, like what I was thinking here, and I ended up keeping the burst Gohan in hand. Not necessarily. I wasn't thinking about surviving this turn. I was thinking, okay, if by a miracle I survive this turn, how am I even going to get back into this game? So I took the chance to discard the after image, keep the burst attack, and then try to pull from the 2 life that I get another after image. Just because I knew I'd need those 2 cards in hand, the extra cards, if I was going to do anything the following turn. But I mean, I knew I was done for either way. But
yeah, and same thing on the Infernal image too. Like there was no death ball that came down, which would have been a pretty easy slap on that attack to
Slapper?
stop because you would have stopped it. Yeah, slappers.
A little slapper?
So we would have stopped that attack, put the 15 on cell. So the fact that he didn't play it there too, I knew that he didn't have it in his hand prior to that attack. So going into
but he gets out of this attack, right?
He does get out of it.
Because he streams
but
super combos?
going into that last attack, I knew I was pretty safe. Because he was either going to have to, since I knew he didn't have those other cards, he was either going to have to combo out his entire hand to just save that attack, and I had the negate in hand, so I knew that going into next turn, I was pretty safe, because he was either going to have to either shotgun for game or try and clear my board, but that's going to be pretty hard to do when I have a negate. So at this point, I already knew it was game over. He has no hand. There's nothing he can do.
Heart of the cards. What does he get?
Looks that slow death right now.
Looks like nothing. The only 2 cards that could save him right now are Chain Attack and Zeno. Like if he pulled a Chain Attack and then pulled in the Zeno, but he doesn't have Zeno.
Yeah.
Because he's trying to make a normal deck to show you guys. But ooh, he's got Legic though. What's good? He's going in, dude.
Yeah, so that's the game there.
So that's game. Super 17, too good. Baby, okay. If he had Chain Zeno, might have been a slightly different game.
I mean, Chain Zeno always changes things.
Yeah. So
but it's a lot riskier, especially against Super 17. You know, you just draw into a Hellfighter and
then it's game over.
Then you feel real bad.
Yeah, it's over. All right, thanks for watching. Peace out. Bye-bye.